Choppers in the shot, shooting everybody. Cigarette wet, bumping boosted badass. On them drugs, chicken jaws like glitch. Trigger finger itching. If you think I'm kidding, smoke leaking from the sticky that we smoking, boy. Fuck a backwoods, switch is what I use, boy. Smoke what I choose, do what I wanna do. Motherfuck you and your punk friends too. Put all in long edge, bitch. I like this thing. Smoking forward, thinking I'm the chosen one, bitch. I'm a thing. I can hear my dad on me sing. Got my eyes always hurting, wiping tears with diamond rings, yeah. Got a pocket full of stones, watch the Game of Thrones. Bitches on the phone telling me she home alone. Motherfucker future counting down till I die. Days roll by, I just wanna get high. Ever sober, need drugs for my composure. Looking like I'm dying, laying back on the sofa. 6 feet deep, 3 gold teeth. 0 fucking hopes for this young tragedy. Days of our lives, watch them roll by. Whole fucking family got bloodshot eyes. Scripts in the kitchen right next to the dish. Finger fucking bitches listening to no them. West Bank soldier, straight about the know that when it come to this shit, ain't a motherfucker cold.
Yo, what's going on, guys? We're out here with the S5. It is long overdue, but the S5 is finally off of the stock suspension. I know I got a lot of comments, people asking me when I was gonna get off stock suspension, when am I gonna either put coils, springs, air suspension on the car. Well, the time has finally come. The Audi S5 is now bagged. Thankfully, it's on the 2-piece wheels, the air suspension now. Changed out the grille. Put on this forged carbon rear diffuser with 102mm black diamond tips. The car has actually been bagged for about 2 weeks now. Been running into a lot of things recently, so I haven't had a chance to make this video. That's why I'm doing it now. As a lot of you may know, I did just get a 1991 Mazda Miata, so I've been working a little bit on that. I've been daily driving this, but after just 2 weeks of having this car on air, I can say that it has been such a great experience. I'm very happy with it. It does feel like you're driving on a cloud, a bumpy cloud, but a very smooth cloud. The best way that I can describe it is it does bump around a lot, but just imagine those bumps going back up smoothly, so it won't bump and then, readjust really quickly and kind of jerk your body in the seat. It kind of just rides down and goes back up smoothly. I don't know how to describe it, but it's still very smooth. I'm not running spacers or anything, so the fitment is tucked. I really am a fan of this tucked fitment right now. May end up putting spacers on both the front and the back. Maybe make it a little bit more flush, but not much, honestly. I actually really do like having the wheels tucked into the fender like that. It looks really nice, and if you guys notice, the lip of the wheel sits perfectly with the fender. That's where the fender ends in the wheel lip, and it just looks amazing. I think it looks great like that. A little bit of specs of the air suspension. I am running a 1/4 inch line with a 4-gallon tank and 1 compressor. I'm not running a dual compressor setup. I will show you guys that in a second, but it is the 3H kit, so there are height sensors on the actual system. That way, as I'm driving, the system can automatically level out, kind of rebalance itself depending on the level of the road or the terrain that I'm driving on at that given moment. This is the controller that I use to raise and lower the car. As you can see, the car is aired out right now, so it is all the way to the ground. There are a few presets that I'll show you guys, just so you're aware. So basically, these buttons right here, as you can see, it's kind of hard to see on camera. This is how you manually raise and lower each side of the car. So if I go like this, I can put a little bit of air into one, bring it back down, you know, manually just hold that. I have a couple presets set right now. This preset will raise the car if I hold it to whatever height I want, as long as I hold it to that height. Same thing goes for this one. If I hold this one, it'll air all the way down and, you know, pretty much sit. I don't have any presets set for these, but I can pretty much set whatever I want. This is a preset for when I want to air down, and this is a preset for when I want to air up. This button right here is my ride height preset, so when I double tap this one, it goes to the ride height that I set. That noise that you guys are hearing right now, I don't know if it really picks up on camera too well, but that is the compressor actually giving air to the tank right now. So let's go check that out. All right, and moving into the trunk, I wanted to wait until it filled the tank up completely so I wouldn't have to talk over the compressor shooting air into the tank. But there it is, really simple setup. I'll move this out the way for you guys real quick. It's a really simple setup, nothing really special to it, nothing crazy. I still have the stock trunk flooring and everything, didn't put enough fancy wood floor or nothing like that, but it is a 4-gallon tank with a single compressor. Not much to it, but it is a decent sized tank. You know, it does hold a good amount of air. For anyone wondering, this is my ride height that I set. This is usually the height that I drive on, you know, normally just daily driving the car. It's not too high, it does sit pretty nice. Definitely still a lot lower than my stock suspension, but it's doable. It's very good as long as I'm not going over anything too crazy. This is a good ride height for me. It still looks really nice while on the road, and I don't have to really worry about much. But at this ride height, at least around me, the ride quality is pretty good, and I don't mind driving it this way. That's pretty much it. There's not much more to it. The car does look and feel amazing. I am very happy with where it sits right now. I do have something coming up special for the Audi. I can't wait for the next installation for the S5, but until then, the Mazda needs some TLC, so we will be taking care of that car in the next video. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.